just to start off, I'd like to say that I haven't filmed a video in a while, and I'm really sorry about that, but I've been having like some problems with my computer and my camera, and like then I went home and like family, food, I just kind of left YouTube kind of to the side a little bit, but I'm back to it now. I'm gonna try and upload regularly again, so I'd like to apologize for that. And also I wanted to say that we reached over 1,000 subscribers, which is so amazing. Like, thank you so much to everyone who watches the videos, comments, and like is part of the channel as well. So anytime you want me to make a video, just tell me and I'll try and make it. So today's video was quite highly requested, and it's a video on work experience for veterinary medicine. So let's get started. For vet med, you need a specific amount of weeks per like field that you'll need for your interview to be able to like get successfully accepted. And it's usually farm, clinic, I think equine, and dairy, and sometimes exotic. It doesn't really specifically matter. It does for some universities, so I do suggest you check, because they do change, and each university has like their specific thing that they want. So I suggest you go check for each university, and it's usually like on their applicant page, whatever. And then for each one to get it, for example, clinic, the way I did it is to go to your local vet, the one that you take your animals to, or if you don't have any animals, just go to the closest one to you and say, just explaining the situation, what's going on. If you're in the UK, that's gonna be quite easy, but I was not. I was in France was where I did my clinical one, so explaining to them exactly what it was kind of tricky. But if you kind of be patient and like slowly explain it to them, I think they'll get it. Hopefully. And if they don't, just try another clinic, and eventually you'll find one that'll let you stay. Just explain that it's nothing weird. You just like stay there, look, maybe help out, whatever. For farm is a little bit harder because it also depends on where you live. Like where I live, there was no farms, so I had to think a little bit carefully where to go. So what I did was to go on this website called WORKAWAY, which basically is people list like things they need, like if they have a farm, whatever, they post like an ad saying like, we need blah 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 this person to do this, and you can just send them an email reply. I have kind of a tricky story with that because mine kind of went wrong and it didn't go that well. It was kind of a disaster, and I'll do a story time if you want about that. So be really careful, like definitely like get to know these people. Like you don't have to go meet them necessarily because they might not live that close, but call them, email them, make sure you know who you're going to, and that you're not just like going off to these random people that you don't even know, because you might not like what they do. Also, for work experience, you're gonna need to have like all your references done. So what I suggest is after each placement, after you finish, like actually get the reference, because I didn't do that, and I was like running around trying to be like, oh, do you remember me? I came. And they do sometimes, but sometimes they're like a little bit, they're like, who are you? And why are you emailing me constantly? So do that. Try and get it straight away. Get like a letter, make sure it's signed, make sure the contact details are on there. And make sure you get it done relatively early, the work experience. Like, it doesn't have to be this summer before like year 13. It doesn't have to be that early. It could be throughout year 13. And you can also tell them, like a lot of universities give you the option to say like, oh, I will be doing this in the future. So if you don't have it all, you could say that, but be careful, because for example, I think it was Nottingham, I think it might have been, that rejected me because I didn't have enough work experience. So it is important, but little piece of advice, guys, like don't leave your A-level like grades to the side. Like even though work experience is important, it's not as important as your grades, I think personally. because the work experience is mainly just to kind of see if you like it, which is why it's important. You need to kind of do it and be like, do I really want to be in the cold outside around animals, cows, farmers? Like, you might think like, oh yay, animals, but it's like, that's not always what it's about. So it's a good idea to make sure that it is what you want to do, because guys, like 5 years, you know. That's pretty much it, like in terms of what I did for work experience. Like, if you have any more questions about it, I usually try and reply to everyone's comments like relatively quickly. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not that complicated. Just make sure you call. Like, don't be lazy, just call. People are like really nice about it. And yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching. I'm sorry again for not uploading for ages. As I said, I'll try and be more constant with it. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me comments below, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.